Welcome back to the channel.
I'm Tanya.
And I'm Simon. And our next holiday, which is on Saturday in 6 days' time, is to Seoul, South Korea.
And this time we are packing minimalist, carry-on luggage only, but we are doing it with how much, Simon?
We have a maximum of 7 kilos each to squeeze in for 8 days worth of travel.
So in today's video, we are going to check how much we can fit in our bags and do we indeed reach no more than 7 kilos.
Let's do it.
We have purchased new bags. Our last bags were way too heavy. These ones are a lot lighter. Thank you to the advice from some people on our YouTube channel. So we've bought the Caribe Altitude 40 litres and it's 1.2 kilos, which is about a kilo and a bit lighter than our last ones. Let's see how we go fitting these in. We're going to use the packing cubes again, the compression packing cubes from Tripped. All right, Simon's filming. How do you think we're going to go for 7 kilos, Simon?
I'll be fine. You may be well over.
Let's check. So I'm thinking smarter this time, mix and matching. I'm taking 4 tops, all the same but different colours, and I'm taking 3 bottoms, 2 lightweight skirts and a pair of linen pants that I can mix and match. So my theory is for 7 days I should have 12 different outfits that I can choose from. I'm going to see how they go packing in using a large packing cube. All of my clothes are fitting in there. Now I need to get my undergarments. All right, I'm taking a thermal undertop just in case, because at night it is going to be quite cool. I've got some tights that will keep me warm. I've got some Uniqlo Heat Tech quite thicker tights that I can wear under my dresses to keep me warm. You don't want to see my underwear, but I am taking 7 pairs for our 7 days. And I've actually gone through the cupboard and picked out my oldest underwear because they're not going to be returning with me. 1 little tank bra. I'll have another one on the plane, and I'm packing 5 pairs of socks because I don't think I will need socks for the days that I have my tights on. I've also got a cardigan, a lightweight cardigan that I'm going to take. I'm not sure whether I'm going to need this on the plane. We'll wait and see how heavy my bag is. If my bag is a little overweight, we might need to be Michelin Man and wear it on the plane. And that is all I'm taking for my 7 days of clothes. Now we're just going to compress it to make it smaller. These are really good quality. The zippers are actually quite strong on them. They cost us a little bit more than other packing cubes, but they've been well worth the investment. All right, that's my clothes. So I'm going to pop them into the main part. Now this bag does come with an over the shoulder strap, but I'm not going to be taking that. I'm just going to be using it as a backpack. And that is my clothes. Then I also need to take my jacket because it will be cold at night. This is our lightweight jacket that we bought from Macpac. And I'm pretty sure in here is the bag. And off the top of my head, these weigh about 200 grams. And it is meant to squeeze into this. Alright, can fit up in there quite easily, plenty of space still. Then I have my toiletries. So in here I do have my bag of liquids because we're going to go carry on only. I will need to leave this out separate to go through security. Got my nice little lightweight toiletries. And sit those in there. I have my little bag that has some medication in there, and for when we fly back at night, I've got my night mask and some bits and pieces that can go in there. I also have, for when I take my shoes off on the plane, my little fold-up slippers so that when I go to the toilet I don't have to put my shoes back on, and these are really lightweight. Very cheap to buy those from Daiso, and they can just slot in there as well. Wondering how the weight will go. These are liquids I'm just going to pop in the front so that I've got easy access when we're going through security. I've got the laptop that we need to take. I'm actually going to just zip that in there, and my mouse pad because it makes it a lot easier to use. There's heaps of space. And also a wet weather, in case it's raining, cover that covers the backpack. Just going to fold that up and pop that in there too. If it's raining when we arrive, we can put that on. Now, depending on the weight, I've got a blanket for the plane if it's cold. I do have my outfit for the plane, which I've got a plain black dress, a tie-up long sleeve shirt and my jacket, so that if I need to put things in my pocket to make my bag lighter, plenty of space, and a scarf that I will take on the plane because it can always go over my knee as well if I'm cold, and my one pair of shoes. Right, let's zip this up. Simon, I feel like I'm missing something. That was very minimalist.
Not that I'm aware of yet.
I've got my little bag with, it'll have our money, passports, glasses, sunglasses. I always travel with a little fold up. Oh, something's going on outside. A little fold up bag. That's really quite light. A bag of lollies, that might need to go in Simon's, we'll wait and see. All right, let's weigh this and see what it comes out at. Oh, 6.1 kilos. I'm a legend. So my blanket can go in, and I might even be able to weigh. Let's put the lollies in the bag. Let's see if I have to hide these or not. .8
Woohoo!
with the lollies. We can take the lollies.
So my turn for packing now. I'm using exactly the same bag as Tanya, so no need to go through that again. I've got a selection at the moment of 6 t-shirts. 3 that I'm definitely taking are these MacPack merino wool t-shirts that we've bought especially. Apparently you're supposed to be able to wear these for a few days without them getting particularly stinky, so that certainly helps if we can cut down on a bit of weight there. And I've got a couple of other t-shirts. Depending on how I'm going for weight, I may squeeze them in or I may not. I'm taking one other pair of trousers, which are these, I don't know what you'd call them, very lightweight trousers, the ones with the zip-off legs. So they are multi-use in case it gets warm. Obviously, I doubt that's going to be happening in Korea. What was the temperature today? Pretty low, pretty low.
5 to 17 or something.
Yeah. So I doubt I'll be wearing shorts, but these at least are very, very lightweight and won't take up much room in the bag. The next thing I'm taking, whilst I'll be wearing a jumper on the plane, I'm also taking another fleece type jumper with me, so I've got something different to wear and keep me warm. I have exactly the same coat as Tanya, slightly larger size, but again, packs down really nice and tightly and is only a couple of 100 grams for us.
Twinning. Warning, underwear coming, warning.
So I'm taking many pairs of underwear. I will be bringing...
Please tell me 7 pairs.
At least 7 pairs, and I will be bringing my underwear home with me, as well as I've got 4 pairs of socks there. I'll have another pair wearing on the plane. So again, those will be able to give a quick rinse in the bathroom if I need a clean pair of socks. I'm taking my scarf just in case, and again, that's going to be if I'm over on weight, I will ditch the scarf. And I'm taking my beanie. This is my heavier beanie. I do have a thinner one again if I need to save 10 or 20 grams, and I can save it in beanie weight. And the other things I am wearing on the plane, I have a merino polo shirt, so same sort of material as the t-shirts, so again can probably get a couple of wears out of that one. I have a heavier jumper which I'll be wearing on the plane, so again that'll keep me warm and also keep the weight down because it's on my back, not in the bag. And a pair of jeans, and that will be it for me. Oh, I've got a pair of shoes as well, which I don't have handy at the moment. Alrighty, let's see if we can get these in a large packing cube. Easy. In my toiletries bag, toothpaste and deodorant, which will need to go in a clear plastic bag. I've got some beard balm, medication, a couple of razors and some cotton buds. I will rely on the shampoo and conditioner that they give us at the hotel to have a shave with.
I thought you were going to say to wash your hair. Camera gear?
Yep, so I get the camera gear, which includes the mics, the battery packs, the universal plug adapter, etc. That's a couple of kilos in there.
And what are you going to do if your bag's overweight with that, Simon?
Hide it. I don't know why I choked then, but I will be hiding that somewhere. Oh, probably should put my coat in as well. Coat. That's my waterproof packing backpack cover, and that's it. So we'll zip it. Oh, the only other thing I will be taking is my Kindle, but that'll be in my pocket or something, so that really won't count towards my weight. So let's give this one away. What do you reckon? .8.
Ooh, easy.
Easy, so I can probably throw a couple more t-shirts in there.
Or he can leave it low, so if I buy things while we're away, they can go in his bag.
Or I can throw a couple of t-shirts in there. Anyway, yeah, so plenty of room in there. As you can see, the bag doesn't even look nearly full. So yeah, quite happy with that.
If you found our video helpful or enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see our adventures in Seoul, don't forget to subscribe and watch out for them in the next couple of weeks. Thanks for watching.